Hey y'all, what's good? Good morning. Hope you guys are ready for some good vibes and great energy through your speaker. It's your girl Faith and Hustle, celebrity realtor and host of the Faith and Hustle Show. I am so excited because today I got Big Pup hanging out with me today and my co-host and also manager, Miss Diamond, in the building. How y'all feeling? Good. But listen, you guys, I want to introduce y'all to Big Pup. He's been in the industry for over 20 years. He's worked with a lot of artists. He's come from Houston, he's from Ridgemont, and he's just been doing a lot of big things out here in the city. So I'm going to introduce y'all to him and let y'all know a little bit about him. How you feeling, Pup? Tell us about you.
I'm feeling good, man. I'm happy to be here. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all having me.
Got a lot of albums and projects in the works.
I have a lot of albums. I do. I think the best of was probably like my 21st or something like that. So, yeah, I got a lot of projects out there, and you know.
No, you being a little modest about it. How did you get the name Big Pup?
Man, that my mama gave me my name. It was a nickname. Don't too many people know this story, so I'm gonna get it to y'all.
Okay.
To the Kels. Well, she called me Puppy because when I was younger, I didn't eat with no silverware, so she labeled me a puppy. You know what I'm saying? So I took that and ran with it. You know what I'm saying? I took the P.U.D off because I felt that was a little, as I grew, I just felt like I would.
Big Pup sounds like somebody sweet, but still nobody to play with.
Yeah. I mean, like I tell everybody, you can stand with teddy bear until you turn into a grizzly bear.
Right.
Then that's the side you don't want to know. You know what I mean?
And a lot of people don't know, shout out to everybody listening in that's from outside of the city, but you were born and raised in Houston, grew up in Ridgemont. Did you know Reggie B?
Reggie B, that's my A&R.
Really? That's my homie. I was just talking to him on Facebook the other day. Hey, Reggie.
Yeah, what's up, Reggie? He out there in Louisiana. Actually, he gets married next weekend. So.
You going out there?
He coming out here.
Oh, even better then, huh?
Yeah, shout out to Reggie B.
Well, at an early age, you talk about growing up in the community and, you took on the responsibilities. I guess that's where Big Pup really came in a sense of being the man of your house. I want to know, do you still have the same mentality that you did back then now with what you do?
I have to, you know what I'm saying, because a lot of responsibility fell on me at a young age, you know what I'm saying? So I think that really helped me be who I am today because I took on so much, you know what I'm saying? Like even when I was doing the illegal things, it wasn't because I just wanted to do it because everybody else wanted to do it. It was I had a purpose, you know what I'm saying? Which is why I feel like, I was blessed to not be in the situations that other people have when they do illegal things. You know
That's true, that's true.
Yeah, so it's definitely a big part of what I do today, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm blessed to say I don't have to do anything illegal no more. But
was that hard for you? Was that a hard transition? Because that's one of my questions. Was it a hard transition from you going to the lifestyle you knew and what you're doing now and not at least keeping up with it? Like you don't do none of the stuff you used to. You're just strictly on.
Nah, it really wasn't hard because I always felt like when you're dedicated to something, you like it's not many challenges there. There's test. You get tested. You get provoked to do things, but I mean, if it's really in you to not do what you don't want to do, then you don't have to do it.
So what is your motivation to get up every day and make this happen?
It's a passion. You know what I'm saying? When you're passionate about something, that's enough motivation right there. But everything else that comes with it, though, you know what I'm saying? The beauty and I like helping people. You know what I'm saying? So knowing what I know, and I know when I plant the right seeds in the right soil, I mean they grow, they blossom. You know what I'm saying? So that's a big thing.
I thought it was really inspiring how, you dropped out of school, but you went back and got your diploma, got your, high school diploma.
Yeah.
Tell everybody listening in, because there's a lot of the rappers nowadays are young and they're more willing to get out of school. Can you tell me how important is education to you?
Education is important to me, and it's not just for me. It's not just academic education. It's because you can also educate yourself on a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? So, but getting through school was it was just something I didn't want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't do it, it's something I just didn't want to do. But as I got older, it was like, you know, it was a personal thing for me. Like, you know, I dropped out because I went to do, you know, something stupid, and it was like, man, you know, you ain't got to do that. You know what I mean? Go back. So I went back, but for, you know, those that feel like you don't need school, it's definitely a necessity. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far I went to college as well. Now, will I say college is a necessity to a certain extent?
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Not to the full extent of you being successful now. You know what I mean? But
I agree. Well, you got a plethora of albums, but this one here is called Degree of Difficulty. How'd you get that name?
Degrees of Difficulty. I mean, it was a point in my life where everything I was going through everything. You know what I'm saying? From the music side to personal side to family to, so that's what Degrees of Difficulty gives you. You know what I'm saying? It's talking about the woes in the music industry. How people don't want to, you know, help you, this, that, and the third. Not necessarily help you, but, you know, hinder you more to say. You know what I'm saying? And it talks about, you know, the things I went through in my life, you know, day to day. So yeah, Degrees of Difficulty is, you know, it's that. You know what I'm
You
saying?
got a lot of great collabs on here. You got Klondike Cat, Kitchen James, Chili Coke. We're gonna play No Faking later on today as well. Shout out to Big Fats and everybody that's repping Big Pup. We're gonna go ahead and drop Celebrate. Yeah, you wanna go ahead and introduce that real quick?
Hey, well, you know, this celebrates, you know what I'm saying, featuring Ronnie Spencer. You hearing it on 92 Kills right now. Let's get into that.
Charlotte, Charlotte, well, my Lord, Charlotte, well, I didn't come to cry,
Dear mama,
mama, I came to say goodbye,
dear mama,
I come to celebrate,
dear mama,
one thing I know, we all have to die,
dear mama, yeah, dear mama, I shed so many tears while you were still here, mama. Even though you gone, it's like you still here, mama. I can still hear your voice like it's in my ear, mama. The last few years was tough. Diabetes and heart failure. I know you felt enough was enough. Not to mention they put a blade to both of your legs. Blood clots and we hoping they don't go to your head. But instead they found a way to make a place in your heart. Now the doctor telling me what he gon' place in your heart. Them days have been dark. I'm in the park staring at stars, preparing myself, cause soon one of them will be yours. The last words you said was I love you. I want you to know, mama, I love you. I love you. And your baby boy fine now. No more pain, it's only joy when I'm crying now. Yeah.
I didn't come to cry,
Dear mama,
mama, I came to say goodbye,
dear mama,
I come to celebrate,
dear mama,
one thing I know, we all have to die,
dear mama. Yeah, this a temporary place. We on borrowed time in this temporary space. The tears on my face, they for joy and relief. Cause I'm knowing where you are, you enjoying relief. Peace, love, all of the above. Ain't no doctors poking on you with they sanitary gloves. And them hugs from your mama, I know you missed that. Now you get the hug Gladys and she hugging you back. That's a fact, I'm just living every day of my life, knowing you watching over me every day of my life. So I'ma celebrate. For heaven's sake, you in a better place. You in the land of the living where death you will never face. And I love you, my lady. And I promise to place nothing above you, my lady. Nothing. And your baby boy fine now. No more pain, it's only joy when I'm crying now. Yeah.
I didn't come to cry,
Dear mama,
mama, I came to say goodbye,
dear mama,
I come to celebrate,
dear mama,
one thing I know, we all have to die,
dear mama,
know you was a good queen, well, celebrate, celebrate, yeah, celebrate, celebrate.
Let's talk about some of the artists that you're currently working with, because you brought some of your things out here, and we have Big Fat's Table Manor.
Table Manor.
Yeah.
Table Manor.
Dropping soon. When is it?
It drops tomorrow. It'll be actually midnight. Midnight. It'll be everywhere, online everywhere. Well, actually, you can get the hard copies right now if you go, to the site. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The links in his bio on my page. It'll be on the website, my actual website, and the P.U.D Empire website soon.
Right.
We got links where you can download it right now. I mean, not download it, buy a hard copy right now, and they're available. We're gonna take it to the stores out here too. You know what I'm saying?
So
tomorrow we drop.
How long has he been one of your artists? How long have you guys been?
This is I've been knowing Fats for a minute, probably about 7-8 years. But we did Hole in the Wall clubs together. You know what I'm saying? So we know each other's struggle. You know what I mean? Like we know where we come from with the music. But for the past year, like he got with me like last year, probably around this time last year.
Okay.
We linked up, and he was still working on another project. I think it was Fatty's Food Truck. He was still working on that. But once we got that out and out the way, we started working on Table Manor.
Yeah, I like the cover of it too. It says a lot.
Yeah.
It says a whole lot.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: what is it that you look for when you sign an artist to your label? What is it that you're looking for?
Hustle, man. Like that's the main thing. Like artists gotta understand that when you want to work with somebody, like you're not trying to go to a big label. Like I'm not a Universal. I'm not a Interscope or nothing like that. So, man, when you come to P.U.D Empire Entertainment, it's like you bringing. We about hustle here. You know what I'm saying? We about grind. So we moving together. You know what I mean? So if you coming in, you looking for the put the money in the pocket, and we doing everything, the label doing everything, and then that's where we.
That's not realistic.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because it's about hustle. With Fast Project, like it's not even this project. You gotta look at the man work. Period. His work ethic is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to C Green too, and Fam Up. Like these guys. Yeah. So we working. We all team. You know
That's
what I mean?
how it should be.
So what do you say to an artist who comes and they say, I want to sign with your label, but I need the label's money?
Well, they need to go to a label that's going to get money. Because this label, we can get you money, but I can't give you money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so we know how to get money, but we don't give nothing.
But have you seen that sense of entitlement coming from Houston artists? They feel like, I'm hot, so you need to pay me, or you need to fund my career.
Yeah. Well, I think they living in a different time. You know what I'm saying? The best way to do this is fund your career. You know what I'm saying? Like you want other people to fund your career, and it's two ways they can work. You get screwed over. You know what I'm saying? Or it don't happen. You know what I mean? So
So how do you feel about the state of Houston musically? There's a lot of artists coming out the woodwork now. To me, some of these artists I never knew of. So the ones I've been paying attention to, I'm waiting, and then I look on the sideline, and then
like
here comes other. Yeah.
It is kind of crazy, but as far as a global standpoint, Houston is being represented hard right now.
Yeah, we are.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And shout out to those that are out there doing their thing, and then you have from the local standpoint, you know what I'm saying, where artists are there's always a conflict. You know what I'm saying? We got artists dying over nothing. You know what I'm saying? Then we have we were just talking about artists who feel like they're obligated to be taken care of. Like of times these artists y'all want to help you don't know how to help you. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't, you know, and it's a double-sided coin to that, but you got artists that's looking and they're like, hey man, you know, put me on. I mean, well, I can put you on $1 million worth of game without giving you $1 million, but it's up to you to do something with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then on the flip side of that, you got people asking artists to put them on, and they don't have a game to give them. So now they thinking everybody trying to go in their pocket. You know what I'm saying? So it's a problem, but it's also a solution. You know what I'm saying? So the solution is learn your business.
Well, you say the next question, y'all. We're going to play a song. When we get back from a couple of these songs, you guys are going to talk about the future of Big Pup. We're also going to talk about the future of the artists that he's working with and the collaborations he's got going on. Don't go nowhere, y'all. Keep it live.
Big Pup, are you ready? Yeah. They gon' smile in your face, talk behind your back. Yeah, they ain't got nothing to say. We ain't worried about that.
True. Look, these niggas smile in your face though. Whole time they scheme just like Boston and Diego. I pull them sitting heavy, these diamond dancing like Fabo. And shine piss them off and make the hate grow. Yeah, nigga, but fuck a hater, my only focus is peso. About to take off, word to Quavo in his face. Before I let one of these niggas give me a halo, I'ma up it on suit, judge case closed. Gavel, I'm getting paid just to travel. Bunch of thorough niggas with me, I ain't hanging with no rappers. No downfall they want it, got them praying like a chapel. So we stepping on whoever like a capper. Born from the bottom, it's just dope fiends and jackers. So when we get a bag, niggas gotta guard the sack like a tackle. Been crossed once before and I ain't trust the soul after. Niggas say they got your back, but they really backstabbers.
They gon' smile in your face, talk behind your back. Yeah, they ain't got nothing to say. We ain't worried about that.
The same as it used to be. They shooting slugs, but they aim ain't what it used to be. Pull up, hop out, the whole saying who is he? Laughing cause you salty when I leave with about 2 or 3. I'm from an era where players shine together. Flossing big diamonds and never mind the weather. Snow, sleet, rain, Gucci's on feet, man. No Beezy, but it's easily on me, man. You niggas on 1, but I'm on 3, man. On the toll road like I'm in the HOV lane. Yeah, all mine, yeah, that's all mine. They wonder how I got it, but homie, that's all grind. They smile in my face, I leave, they talk down. And they wonder why I never come around. You boys is fraud, acting like broads cause I'm one up. I guess everybody ain't down for the come up.
They gon' smile in your face, talk behind your back. Yeah, they ain't got nothing to say. We ain't worried about that.
Y'all, welcome back. That was no faking. That was Big Pup featuring Tree Pope. How was doing that track?
It was cool, man. It was real dope. You know, I reached out to Tree, and he was like, man, you know, send me the beat. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't have a beat at the time. You know what I'm saying? I just knew I wanted to work with him. And then, well, and Buckbo, the same guy who did Celebrate, did this track, and I got that beat. You know, I shot it to him. He was like, yeah, cool. Just give me a few days or whatever. So I ended up meeting him up at Barron Studios, who I do mixing and mastering. He records there, so I met him up there. We laid the hook down. I wasn't even ready for a verse at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like I just laid the hook down and I left. Took it, marinated with it. I was like, man, you know what? I think propane will go pretty dope on this song. You know what I'm saying? So
I was working with propane. Like, is it different?
Man, pro work, man. When he come, he gonna get in the lab. He gonna jot his lyrics down. He gonna practice them. Like he about business. You know what I'm saying? Like he gonna come in there. We ain't finna just sit around. I don't smoke, but he ain't gonna sit around and smoke and you know, we come take care of business and you know we get to it.
I do want to say, it looks like the importance that you basically said is the knowledge is out there. You just got to pick up a book. You got to read. You got to do your research and put yourself around people in positive, you know, in a positive environment. But it looks like, from what I see, that you started on your own. You did a lot of things, but you read and learned to where you don't have to keep going to ask somebody to do it for you.
Because I ran into the thing where like the two scenarios I told you. I ran into artists that be like they don't want to help or they don't know how, and they just say, or they act like they don't want to help because they don't know how. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, man, I just got tired of looking to people to, you know, and I was never the guy like, man, I always, man, put me in a position. I don't want your money. I don't want nothing from you because I always been a hustler. I always been a grinder. So I know how to go get some money. But put me in a position to, you know what I'm saying, like where I need to go. Or point me in a direction. So it's more so than put me in a position. Point me in a direction. I'll get there. You know what I'm saying? So with that being that, it was like, you know, I'm gonna sit back for a minute. I'm gonna learn this and I'm gonna find my direction and I'm gonna get it up.
So, for the artists that's listening into the show, regardless of where they're from, what are some things that they can do right now that can change their whole career? What are some small steps they can do?
Well, like I'm always say this when people ask me that, man, own whatever you're doing. First and foremost, own your name, own the label, own the logo, because
So that's a copyright. You're talking about trademark and copyright.
And copyright. Yeah.
Okay.
Own that. You know what I'm saying? Own that. Trademark, copyright,
That's a
LLC,
process.
DBA, however you want to do it. I prefer LLC, but own what you're representing.
Okay, so to own it, it takes money. So if somebody is in the business and they don't have the money to own it per se, what should they do prior to that?
Wow.
Figure out a hustle and own it?
Hustle, exactly. Because I would say, because I was gonna say, like, you know, a lot of times we do it backwards. You know what I'm saying? Even me. You know what I mean? So, man, get some money savings together, go sell, make some money, do something, some way to make some money, and invest that money into yourself, into your career.
Perfect.
You know what I'm saying? Invest that money into your career because we go buy J's, we go buy the same people we saying they don't have no money, they gonna have some J's.
They invest into the look, the front.
Yeah, man, go
Yeah.
get that done right first. Business done right first. Then you can go do all other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So.
And it doesn't matter where you are in your career, even if you've been in the game 20 years like Pup, but if you can start now owning yourself. It doesn't matter how far you've come. Like a lot of the legends in the game from Houston who don't own their name and own their stuff, they still have the opportunity now to.
Yeah, it's never too late to do what you got.
And I'm also running into this scenario as well. So we got a lot of the OGs or you know people that has been doing this for a long time. Now they're starting to learn. You know what I'm saying? So you find yourself in competition with them now because instead of them being able to pass something on, they're now trying to recoup everything that they didn't get.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Trying to get the last time.
Yeah. So
A lot of these Southside artists.
Yeah. So I mean, but it's nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know, also there's a time and a place you got to pass that torch. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of passing the torch, I need you to pass them your Instagram, your social media, so that we can continue following you and keeping up with you outside of the show. Tell them where we can.
I am Big Pup is Instagram, same thing with Twitter. Big Pup on Facebook.
And you got a YouTube, Big Pup.
Big Pup on YouTube. IamBigPup.com can take you to all those places. So if you go to IamBigPup.com, you'll see a link to every social media site I have. As well as music, merch, records, and stuff like that. So
Facts. And y'all get ready to download or go get that copy of Table Man by Big Facts. Check out his album, his best of Big Pup, as well as Degrees of Difficulty. You guys can available on Tidal, iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, Amazon Music, everything in between. I want to thank Ms. Diamond, my manager, for co-hosting with me today. And as always, you guys, I want you to keep the faith and hustle. We're going to play this one last song by Big Facts called Sleeping on the Floor. Man, keep it locked.
And I appreciate you coming today, Sam.
I do.